Hey, it's Alofa. Greetings from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Well, I guess we're technically in Richfield, but Minneapolis is the major city most close to Richfield. My name is Leiataua Dr. John Peterson, and you are watching the very first video of what I'm calling the Alofa movement. Alofa in Samoan. I'm a Samoan guy, born in Apia, in what was formerly known as Western Samoa. Alofa in Samoan means love. And so I decided to call this channel, or this program on this channel, the Alofa movement with Leiataua Dr. John Peterson, and that's me. So I want to say thanks first and foremost to God, and thank you to the Most High, Leiataua, for the opportunity to be able to sit here today and share with you some thoughts and reflections on a couple different projects that I've been working on over the past few years and months. Also want to say thank you to family. Family's critical to both physical, mental, socio, emotional, and physical health. Family forms a firm foundation, and so I just want to say thank you to all family out there who might be watching this, and just want to say one love, and look forward to hopefully connecting with you somehow down the road, maybe through social media or through a phone call or coffee or whatever it might be. So also want to say thanks to friends out there. Faith, family, and friends forms a winning combination. Something that a longtime mentor of mine had shared with me many years ago. And so much love to all the friends out there watching from either Wisconsin or Minnesota or California, Hawaii, Samoa, wherever it might be. And so just want to say thanks to all the friends out there taking time out of their day to watch a little bit of the Alofa movement. Whaftai Leiataua Manuia. So the purpose of this program or video or vlog or whatever, I guess this is a vlog. The purpose of this program is to show, but talk a little bit about topics that center on life, love, and leadership. I did some graduate work at the University of St. Thomas and earned a doctorate degree in leadership in 2017, and have since worked on some different projects, including a book and an EP album of music that really were the genesis of which took place during my leadership doctoral program, master's program at St. Thomas, but also prior to that, just through life experiences. And so when I think about the content of this program, I'm thinking that it's probably going to be focused mostly on life, love, and leadership. And then other topics will be talked about as the program evolves and moves through its various iterations, which I'm sure there will be a few. Wanted to just let people know that if you want to check us out on Facebook, you can find me personally. My Facebook page is Leiataua John Peterson, but there also is a Facebook page for the band and for the music called Leiataua, Leiataua, and One to Twin. One to Twin Productions being the group that produced the album, Richard and Christopher Nicholson, good brethren. Give a shout out to Richard and Chris for all the hard work that they put in to the music and making the music on the album what it is today. Richard and Chris are two beautiful people, and just want to say thank you to them both for the opportunity to work on the project together. Also want to say thank you to Heshima Selassie for the time and effort and love that he put into helping the album become a reality as well. There's no way that the album would have been done without those three men. So give thanks to the Most High for that. I guess I wanted to talk a little bit today about the projects that have been a part of the last few months. Most of you that have been kind of following us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and LinkedIn and all those other different social media outlets are familiar with the music. I want to share that I have a few downloads of the album. If you're interested in a copy of the album, please send me an email with your information, and I can send you the download code on the back of the album, and you can receive a free copy of the EP. I think I have about 30 of these download cards left. And the music is different. I mean, it's not like anything you're probably going to hear on the radio. We didn't use any auto-tune. And the idea with the album is that we wanted to have the album sound exactly the way that we would sound if we were to play the music live. And we didn't want to have a drop-off in that. And so I think you'll find that the music is clean. The rhythm is very strong, with Richard playing drums and Chris playing the bass and guitar. And I think you'll find the message positive. You can find the album on iTunes, as well as, I think, Google Play and Amazon and Bandcamp. And I don't think we're on SoundCloud, however. I didn't do SoundCloud. You can also find us, incidentally, on YouTube. And you can check the album out on YouTube, Leiataua and One to Twin. So just want to say thanks to everyone who's been checking out the album and listening to the music. I know that we have been able to get some interest from various places across the world, and places like Indonesia, Singapore, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and of all places, Edina, Minnesota. Seems to be some folks in Edina that are very into the music, which kind of surprises me, but got love for Edina too. So anyway, right next door to Richfield here, a suburb. I wanted to talk a little bit today, getting past the 5-minute mark, so kind of through the introduction. You know, I've done a couple of different things in my career. One of them has been as an educator. Spent 18 years in education, and have currently been transitioning into the field of real estate and work with a broker out of Mendota Heights, Minnesota, named James Yakub. Give thanks. James is on a family vacation and trip right now to the Middle East, and just pray that everything is going well for him there and his family there. Great family. And just wanted to say that the real estate work is through North Star Real Estate Associates. And so this is a business card that I had made. And if you're interested or have any needs regarding real estate, please feel free to reach out and let me know. Like I said, I've been making a transition from education, K-12 education at least, into real estate, and continue to do that work here over the summer. Lastly, I wanted to talk just a little bit about something that I think I mentioned on Facebook that a few folks were able to check out, but I've got a book coming out in August. The title of the book is called Uncovering Indigenous Models of Leadership. I think you can see it there. And the book is being published by Lexington Books. Lexington Books is located in Lanham, Maryland, and is an academic imprint of Roman and Littlefield, which is also, I think, out of Maryland, if I'm not mistaken. And so the book was the end result of my dissertation, which I defended in April of 2017. Within about 3-4 weeks of the dissertation defense, I was blessed to have an offer for a contract to have the dissertation turned into a monograph. And so that's coming out in August, and I'm very excited about that, and hoping that people will be able to check out the book I think it's coming in a hard copy, soft cover, and an ebook, if I'm not mistaken. The book was a case study, ethnographic case study, qualitatively based in terms of the research, and it's about Samoan leadership, specifically focusing on leaders from family, leaders from the Talabo clan in Samoa. So I just wanted to take a second just to read the back of the cover of the book. And after that, I think I'll probably sign out because this is my first time doing this and don't want to overextend my welcome online. It took forever figuring out blog, vlog, podcast, Bandcamp, LinkedIn, Instagram. I mean, the number of social media things that you can do now is mind-boggling. Sometimes you don't even know where to begin in terms of what the best way is to get a message out to different people. And, in the case of the Alofa movement, share a little love in the world and hopefully bring some positive vibrations to other folks. So anyway, I'll take a second here to read the back of the book. The book should be available in the next couple weeks. I'm told it's mid-August. And like I said, you can check us out on Facebook or check me out on Facebook and be able to find more about the book and the music there. So the back of the cover says, Uncovering Indigenous Models of Leadership focuses on Native and Indigenous leadership as an expression of a lived experience, as seen, felt, and heard from the perspectives provided by Native Pacific Islanders, Polynesians, and more specifically Samoans from the Talabo clan. Central to this study is the question, what themes and elements influence Samoan leadership, and how might these leaders provide others elsewhere with a different model of leadership to reduce the inequitable effects of capitalism's insatiable hunger for more power and material gain so that all people on planet Earth might thrive? This study asserts that alternative models of leadership must be uncovered and that Native and Indigenous people, specifically leaders, hold the keys to moving our species beyond survival so that we can all thrive. Liberating, inclusive, and anchored in self-determinism, it demonstrates that Native and Indigenous people know who they are, why they exist, and that they will continue to thrive despite the ongoing impositions of colonialization, capitalization, and globalization on their ways of being and knowing. Ultimately, it uncovers an Indigenous model of leadership based on the notion of Alofa, or love. So, as a companion to the study, the author has created an extended play album of original music titled Heart of the Matter, which can be found online. And so that's the book, and just wanted to share that with folks and let folks know that that'll be coming out in August. You can check the book out, like I said, through iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, and other various social media avenues. So anyway, I hope this has been somewhat entertaining. I don't know if it has been or not. You never know how this is going to go over with people, but give thanks nonetheless. It's a great opportunity to share a little bit of the research and share a little bit of the music and share, most importantly, a little bit of love with folks out there. That can't be a bad thing. So anyway, have a